My name is Eddie, and today I'm going to show you how to create your own bot, trading bot, with 3Commas, Binance, and TradingView. So let's go ahead and start. First of all, you need a browser, right? So we're going to start with Brave, but any browser would do. And we're gonna go and create our Binance account. What is Binance? Basically, Binance is an exchange, right? So you can buy and sell cryptocurrency in there. So you have several cryptocurrencies, hundreds of them, and that's what I'm using. You can click in the link in the bio to create your own account, and you'll get 10% out of my trading fees. And because I trade almost every day, you're gonna get 10% out of the trading fees of Binance, which are really low, but that's something. And I'm gonna get 10% out of yours, but you don't need to give me the money, right? Um, all right, so let's start and create our account. I'm gonna log off here. And you can register, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put my email, and my password. Okay. There we go. And you have to click here. Of course, you want to accept those terms and create your account. It's going to give you the security verification. You just have to drag this little thing, and then you're going to receive an email, right? There we go. We got this email. We're going to copy this code right here. Here we go. Success. Very easy. So you have your Binance account created. So they're going to ask you to fund your account, right? You need to put some money into it in order for it to work. But we're not going to do that yet. Now that I have my Binance account, I'm going to go ahead and create an API key. So what's an API key? An API key allows you to connect with other platforms, right? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And so I clicked on the dashboard. And right before we do that, actually you need to create security, like the 2FA. So it's important. But I'm not gonna do that yet. So you need to do it, but I'm not gonna do it in this case. So here we're gonna go ahead and go on manage. And here we can create our API key. So I'm just gonna put Eddie That's the name of the API key, and I'm gonna put 3Commas, right? Because that's the platform that's gonna allow us to create our bot. I'm gonna create that. Remind later. Oh no, so you need to do it. So we're gonna do that, right? We're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and select Google Authenticator. Next, if you don't have the app, download it. Then I'm gonna go and so when you are on the app, you can select plus, scan the code, and because I already did that, I think, well, yeah, it's working. So here you see at the end of the list, you have your new Google Authenticator with the email of your Binance account. Now they're going to ask you to send a code and then enter your Google verification code, which you can find here. So that we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to receive an email here. So let's copy this code. And here, I'm going to enter this 6-digit code from Google Authenticator and success. Great. So now that we have two-factor authentication, which is good for security, right? So you don't want anyone to enter into your account and start transferring your crypto. So let's go back and create the API, right? Let's create it. And they're always going to ask you for security verification because, again, they don't want you to lose your money. We're going to receive a new code. I'm going to go ahead and select that. Here, paste this, and then go on your Google Authenticator, the app, and enter the 6-digit. Oh, there's an error. Okay. Ooh. All right. So well, I'm gonna have to send it again. It's fine. Let's do it again. It's kind of stressful. Yeah, you only have 1 minute, so you need to be kind of quick. All right, here I'm gonna do that 2 times because the first time it didn't work. Here we go. Now I'm waiting for this Google Authenticator to give me a new code. Here we go. It should be good now. That's it. So Binance created this API key, right? So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna go ahead and copy this API key right into Notes. You're also gonna, and that's very important, you also need to copy this secret key, otherwise it won't work. you need to connect with 3Commas, right? So that's my Binance API key. Good. Now you can leave the rest as it is, okay? Now that we've done that, we can go right here and I'm gonna log out of this and create a new account with my email, right? Let's go ahead and do that. This is my first video, by the way, so bear with me. Okay, now that we've done that, go ahead, put a password. Okay, so you also have a link in the bio, and you're gonna get, I think, you're gonna get 25% off when you sign up for the pro account. But you're gonna have 3 days access to the pro account, pro plan, sorry, for free. So that's a trial. Right, now I have my 3Commas and they're gonna ask me to do a bunch of things. We're not gonna do all of that. We're gonna go ahead and connect with our exchange. So you're gonna click here and select my exchanges and you want to connect with Binance, right? So Binance is already selected, that's great. Let's go back here, copy this. You can put another name if you want, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put the same name. This is my API key. This is my secret key, right? And let's connect. The magic is gonna happen. Here we go. Now the two accounts are connected. Now, what do we want to do? Now you want to be able to, create the bot that's going to allow you to buy and sell automatically. So we're going to do that. Let's go here. We're going to make one that's very simple. Good. So it already selects a simple bot. So I'm going to say here, buy. We're going to select the normal account because margin is for advanced traders. So we're going to start with something very simple here. Okay. So make sure you have selected the one that doesn't have margin, this one. And then you're going to pick any pair. Here I'm going to select this pair because it's doing well at the moment that I'm creating this video. And you want to start with entering information about the strategy. So we're going to go long. Long means I want to buy low and I want to sell high. Okay. This is the base order size. So how much money you want to put in one order, in your initial order. So I'm going to say, for example, 100 USDT. So that's the stable coin, meaning that the price doesn't change I mean, it doesn't change a lot. Only about like 0.08% plus or minus, something like that. So it's pretty stable. So this is what I'm using. So I want to buy here EGLD with my USDT. Okay. Here we're gonna the safety order. You need to put it, otherwise it's not gonna work. So leave it as 10. And here, what's really important is that you need to select TradingView custom signal. So we're gonna create an account for TradingView as well. But first, we need to create this bot. The take profit, here you have two strategies. Either you say, okay, I want to take 2% on every trade. If the price reaches, 2% profit, then it's going to take it. That's one strategy. You can say 3%, for example. You can trail, which is really nice because you can say as soon as the price reaches plus 3%, you're going to take profit. But if the price goes up, you still want to follow the price, right? Because you can get maybe to 5%, and then the price goes lower to 4%. In this case, we're gonna take profit at 4. You understand? So you want to take profit at 3, but if the price goes up, it's gonna follow the price until it starts going back down, minus 1%. So we're gonna do that here. We're gonna set a stop loss. Stop loss is very important, and I'm gonna set it as a ratio of 1:1. And you're also gonna put here 0 as a max safety trade count. Sorry. We don't need that, and all of that we don't need to touch all of these. Okay. So that's one strategy. You could also here set 100% and then exit, close your trade whenever your sell, alert has been set up. It's another option, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So everything is set up. I can create my bot. And important here, in this use case, I'm gonna start it. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna purchase anything. It's just gonna start. It's activated, and then it's waiting for a trade to happen. All right, everything has been set up, and here we have those messages that are going to be important because they're going to be the link between TradingView and 3Commas. And 3Commas is linked with Binance. Now that we've done that, we need here to create our TradingView account. You also have a link in the bio. So you can click on it and you'll get $30 after you upgrade to the Pro account. The Pro account is really useful because you can create your own buy and sell alerts, which is what we need here. Because I already have an account, I'm gonna sign in. Here we go. Sorry, it's very slow. That's maybe because I have several alerts. I have a lot of things going on right now on my Mac. Anyways, all right. So here, what you want to do is select the pair that you want to trade, right? In this example, I already have EGLD USDT on Binance, okay? So you're gonna select that. For example, you can, I mean, it's the same principle for any other pair. And then what you want to do is click here, the alerts, and you want to create a new alert. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And here you're going to select what is the condition to buy and sell. In my case, I'm going to select my own algorithm that I created, which, as you can see here, buys and sell at the right time. Or actually here, it bought and sold here, okay? So I'm going to share that algorithm once I confirm that it's always making profit. Here, you're going to select the condition, and you have tons of indicators, strategies that you can use, right? I'm using my own, but you can always go to indicators, click here, and select any indicator or strategy, and you'll see on the chart what it does. Okay, you're gonna see some other strategies that work. So here I have my golden buy, and this is very important. You need to wait for the candle to close before you actually start your trade, because the market is very volatile on crypto. So if you do, for example, once per bar, it might trigger at a certain point, but where you don't want it to be triggered, because it's gonna go up and then down. So this is very important. You need once per bar close. And then you select notify on the app if you have the app, which is kind of useful because you don't always want to be on your screen. You don't want to be on your screen all the time. So you need to download the app and click here. You can also show a pop-up, right? And here we're gonna select that. Here you need to select webhook URL, because that's the link that's gonna help TradingView to connect with 3Commas. I already have this selected here. I already, wrote down this, so no problem for me. But you can find this URL in my bio as well. And what you need to do now is go back to 3Commas. And you're gonna click here because you want to start the deal. Start the deal means that you're gonna buy with 100 USDT a certain amount of EGLD. Okay. You're gonna copy this, so you just have to click. It's gonna copy it, and then you want to paste it here. Okay. And you're gonna say buy now, or whatever the name you want to give it. Okay, so this is within the 1 hour time frame. It's gonna say, I mean, depending on the indicator, the algorithm that you're using, it might say that it's gonna repaint it. Make sure you test it actually, before you start, going with like tons of money. And we're gonna do that actually. Right here, we have our buy now and we need our sell, right? When do I need to sell? when my indicator golden cell is triggered. All of that, it needs to remain the same. We still need the webhook to 3Commas, and we're gonna go back to 3Commas and select here message to close all deals at market price. We're gonna copy this, go back to TradingView, and paste it here. And sold now. Here we go. You also need to select once per bar close. Create this. Done. Okay, great. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna stop those because I don't want them to be triggered right now, because that's on my own account. I'm just gonna pause them, and that's how you can do it. You can click here. I just wanted to show you how to create them. Now, actually it's done. Like, you have your Binance account that's linked with your 3Commas. You have your TradingView that's linked with your 3Commas. So whenever your, strategy indicator algorithm is gonna say buy, the buy is gonna trigger a new trade here in 3Commas, right? And then it's gonna wait until the sell to be triggered, or in our case, remember we said that we wanted to take profit at 3%, meaning that here, for example, here, it would have bought here, and then it would have, take profit somewhere. So it would have went here, so 15%, and then -1. So around 14%, which is great, right? So that's why I like this strategy, because it's kind of a safety net. All right. So what you need to do next is to back test. So you want to make sure that your bot is triggered, is actually triggered when the alert gets is activated. So what you can do, and we're gonna try that here, we're gonna go under 1 minute. Let me okay, let me go here. I'm gonna remove this, hide this, just so you can see it clearly. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create here an alert. See this? You can create an alert here by clicking on the plus, just for the purpose of our test, right? And I'm gonna say here I want to connect it with my 3Commas. And you can start with like $10, right, to make sure that it's working correctly. And I'm gonna go back and do the back testing. I'm gonna copy this because I want to start the deal at that point, right? I'm gonna copy this. This is gonna be my buy. And I'm gonna say every time it touches this, right? See, it's doing it. I'm gonna save here. There we go. It touched again this price, and my alert has been triggered, meaning that it should work. So when you go back on 3Commas, I don't have any money here, but it would show if you click here under the ninja. you'll see the list of the bots, right? You want to click here on my deals. It's going to show you all the active deals. Okay, and it's going to show here one active order. When you don't have money, it's not going to create the order. If you if you start a new deal and then your alert gets triggered again, it's not going to do anything because you don't have enough funds, right? And that's a great feature, I think. All right, so this has been triggered. You can do the same for the sold, right? The sold alert. I'm just going to do it once so you understand the concept of back testing. I'm going to remove that. And actually, that's it. You've done it. If you follow these steps, you're going to be able to create your Binance account. You need to add funds, of course. I didn't go through this part. Then you need to create your 3Commas account, which will allow you to create a bot, configure the bot for a certain pair in crypto, and it's going to allow you to buy and sell automatically. So you don't have to do anything but monitor it to make sure that it's working great. And then you need to create your TradingView account and your alerts, right? Once you've done that and you've back tested the whole thing, let's go. You do it and you see hopefully the money flowing, right? At the beginning, if you're a beginner, I mean, it's gonna take a while unless you find, you know, the greatest indicator. Possibly my algorithm, we'll see at the end of the week. And if you find a great one, then it's gonna buy and sell at the right time. And that's it for the video. I hope you're gonna, you know, click the like button, follow me, and you have all the different links in the bio of this video. And enjoy. Thanks. Bye.